Hi there, my name is Naivi, and today I'm going to be talking about rituals so you can achieve a lot of things in your life and get things done. And there's a reason why I wanted to do this video, so stay with me. Do you ever feel like sometimes you do things and you don't finish what you start, or you feel like discouraged sometimes for certain things, or you procrastinate, or you feel that you're not at your full potential? Well, that's been me for the past month. And since today is June 1st, I was like, well, June is a great month because it's the middle of the year, so it gives me a great time to reset. It's also the month where it's officially summer and you have 21 days, and 21 days is a great number. It's the number where everybody says that it takes 21 days to create a habit, which doesn't really take 21 days, to tell you the truth. It takes more, but still 21 days to create a new habit, 21 days for so many things. And I love that number 21. It's a master number. I'm big into numerology, so I really love that number. So I was like, okay, well, since I've been feeling a little bit like lately, I'm like, okay, it's time to reset. Plus, yeah, June 21st is going to be the solstice. It's when the sun is at its highest point. And if you're not into astrology, whatever, you probably don't care about that. But for a lot of people who are kind of like spiritual or love esoteric things, which I am, I love esoteric things, and I try to be more spiritual. I'm into that stuff. So June is perfect, just to say that June is perfect. And I was like, okay, well, let's get right on it and forget that bag of whatever it is behind, and let's start anew. And so I was like, okay, well, what can I do to start anew? And I noticed that a lot of people that are successful, well, I love to read books on self-development and how to be successful and whatever. They have this little thing happening that's called a ritual. And a ritual is basically something that you do all the time and you don't miss a day. And most of the time they do it in the morning. They have this routine where they do certain things, and it really helps them to stay focused and to achieve things. And that's what I want to do, because I felt like I need a little bit of more energy to get me going. I mean, I'm good in doing things that I'm really passionate about, but to me what's really difficult is consistency. And so I was like, okay, I need to bring back a ritual back into my life. And so I thought about this book called The Miracle Morning that I was given to, I think it was last year or 2 years ago. And it's by Al Helrod, and he basically talks about how you need to do a lot of things between 5:30 and 7:30 to have a wonderful day, and that will help you achieve anything you want in life. So he talks about these 6 little things that you can do, and he calls them the life savers. And so savers is an acronym. Is it an acronym? Yeah, for the 6 rituals. So S is for silence, which is meditation. A is for affirmations. This is where you basically say, I'm worthy of this and that. I am, I see, I have. You talk in the present, right? You don't talk in the past, you don't talk in the future, you talk in the present. And then he has V for visualization. So this is where you actually start putting a picture into what you see, like what you have or what's coming your way, and you start putting an emotion to it. I don't know if he talks about putting an emotion to it, but I remember when I was watching The Secret, they were talking about that, putting an emotion. You have to feel like you already have it. E for exercise, R for reading, S for scribing, which means writing. And you do this in about, it could be from a minute, no, not a minute. It could be from 6 minutes to about 2 hours. So I started doing a little bit of ritual, but no, not really, I'm lying. I tried, but I've been jogging a little bit. I hate jogging. Oh my God, I hate it with a passion. But I've been doing it lately, like just a little bit to see, and so far so good. And then I wanted to do more than that. You know, usually spring is really like clean time. It's cleaning time, spring cleaning. So you clean out your house and stuff like that. But I wanted to clean my body. Like I wanted my body to be more than a temple, and not just, you know, health-wise. No, actually it is health-wise, but holistic health-wise. So not just diet-wise, because my channel is really about eating healthy and stuff, but I also like talking about bigger things like globally. And so I wanted to do like some cleaning into my mind too. So all aspects, right? So physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional. And so I was like, well, this is a good start. Since I already have the book, I could probably take it, because I tried to do it last year. It's written in French, so I don't know if you see the title well. Anyway, I tried to do it, I think last year or 2 years ago when I got the book, and I was this close to finishing it, but it's really difficult for me to finish what I start and to stay consistent. And the only thing I've been successfully consistent at is eating a plant-based diet, like pretty much vegan, for about 12 years. And the only reason why I'm able to do it is because I'm truly disgusted what's going on with the food industry. So that really like keeps me in check. But the other stuff, you know, it's pretty tough. You know, it's like, well, you know, I'm not that rigorous. So I wanted to try it again, because I want to feel like, you know, sometimes you feel like you need some positive energy, and I want to feel good, and I want to feel pretty and beautiful and things like that. And you know, I haven't felt like that lately. So I was like, okay, you know what? Shape up. So I'm thinking, let's do this. And the Miracle Morning, it's a great start. So you can do half an hour each of these things, or you can do a minute each. It really doesn't take that long, and just that gets your whole body going. So I already started doing some cleaning physically, I would say, because I started jogging a little bit. And I've also been juicing for the past 5 days now. I didn't think I'd be able to last, because, you know, I haven't eaten raw in such a long time, like fully 100% raw. So I was like, I wonder how I'm gonna be able to handle it, but I've been doing all right. And so I'll be talking about this in another video, like what I've done. But this is my juice here, just to give you like my nice colored juice. And that's what I pretty much drink all day. And surprise, surprise, I'm not hungry. And it's really hard on the mental status, because sometimes I'm like, I just want to put things into my mouth, and oh, sorry, let me rephrase that. I want to put food into my mouth, or else I don't want to give some ideas here. So I've been doing that for the past week, cleansing and juicing and running a little bit, but I want to do more. Like I have this whole list of things that I want to work on, and I think I have it somewhere on my phone, but anyway, I read that successful people who or effective people, whatever, they really have this thing going, and I want to be successful. I want my things to work, whatever it is, my project I'm working on, whatever it is. I want it so bad. I want to be successful, and I'm tired of just going in this up and down cycle. So I don't know. I'm thinking 21 days is great. It's June, so why not try it? So that's what it is. So basically, what do you do for all these things? Well, you can choose whatever method you want when it comes to meditating. Since I did Vipassana before, I kind of like this method where it's just a breathing technique, and you really just focus on your breath. And this is the easiest thing for me. I'm used to this way of meditating, so that's what I'm doing. When it comes to affirmations, I read this book called, well, there's two books that I read. There are two books that I read that talk about affirmations and how I want to say things about myself. There's one, it's called How to Stay Motivated by Zig Ziglar. And there's another one which is Think and Grow Rich. And this one, they have great examples of affirmations. So this is what I'm doing. And for, what else? So I said for all of them. V for visualization, well, it's just really, like I said before, you picture it in your mind, and you kind of really grasp it and you have to see it and you have to feel like you already have it, like I said before. Exercising, you know what I'm doing. Reading, well, these are some books that I read. But I also want to go back into reading some other books like self-esteem books and stuff like that, just to really believe in myself more. And Intuition, which is a great book that I read a long time ago, because sometimes I felt I'm not that too much intuitive. So I want to read that. And I think there was another book that I wanted to read. Anyway, there's all these different books. I could put a whole list of the books that I want to read. And as for writing, it's basically journaling. And so the journaling can be anything from writing down something that you learned. And if it's reading, by the way, and if you don't have the time, just submit it, it's fine. Like it could just be a page or something. And anyway, so you can put it into your journal and just write whatever it is that you learned. And that's good because when you write things down, it's kind of like you tattoo something, kind of, in a way. It makes it concrete and it materializes maybe, and so it's good to write it down. So you can do that, or you can just write something, just write in some gratitude, you know, like things that you're grateful for, because sometimes we forget the simplest things, and it's just good to remember them. And so that's it. If you're interested in doing it, then you should totally do it. I mean, I'm putting this video probably too late. I should have put it up before. But even if you don't start it on the 1st, you could still start it whenever you want. And 21 days is kind of doable. And if you're really, really great and you feel awesome, then do the whole 30 days. So this book is, I would say, I don't know if you should buy it because it has a lot of blah blah in it, but the basics you could probably find like a good summary of it online. Maybe I'll make a summary of things that you can do, and that's about it. So anyway, I'll leave the links at the description, or I'll probably do a blog post. If you feel like under the weather, what have you done? What are you doing right now to make you feel a little bit better and to help you stay more consistent and have a positive attitude? Just let me know. Let's discuss a little bit and let's help each other out, you know, to be all sunny and bright, you know, especially for summer, because we want summer to be sunny and bright, right? All right, so that's it for me. In the meantime, I'll go on and, well, not in the meantime, I mean, I'll continue reading my juice. I'll continue drinking my juice. I'll probably do another 2 days of it, maybe a whole week. And if I feel like whatever, like super awesome, I'll continue, and I'll probably do a video on this to tell you about the benefits, but not now, because this is really about rituals and finding a routine to really uplift your soul. So that's it for me. Take care of yourself, eat healthy, and enjoy life to the fullest. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon on Biting into Life. Bye.